Hi, everybody, and thanks for taking the time to check out another little video flip through from Claudia at We're Just Two Sisters. Today, I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this fun summer garden journal. It's one that's made out of a brown paper bag. However, it is definitely larger than some of the ones that I've made. This one measures a good 7 by 5. And it has a lot of interesting things in it that I just can't wait to show you. So again, it's a summer gardening theme, and it's just filled with all kinds of fun things that have to do with gardening. It has this really pretty teal colored silk ribbon, which, as with all the journals that have detachable ribbons, if you choose to use it, great. If you find something that you like better, or decide just to not have a ribbon on it at all, that's perfectly fine. So on the cover of this journal, and it opens this way, as opposed to so many of my journals that open this way, this one opens from the bottom up. And it really makes it very easy and convenient for you to record and journal all of your garden ideas or garden experiences. On the front, there's this really pretty illustration of the bicycle with the flowers in the basket. It has some really pretty design here with the applique on the spine. And on the back of this journal is this really nice illustration of the garden window. Has a little bird that's a button and a little potted plant sitting on the window sill. And it also has a little pocket here, which you could put just about anything in. What I've included here is a little bookmark tag that says Life Began in the Garden. And on the back, it has this pretty drawing of the potted plants and the watering cans. This pocket is the perfect size also for seed packets if you would like to fill that with seed pockets. So let's take a look inside. When you first open this journal, it has these little cards that are attached with this clamp. The clamp is something that you could use anywhere. It has this pretty yarn attached to it. And it's holding these 12 little cards that are the months of the year. And they're great for like recording what you want to do in that month in your garden, what you have done, history of what the weather is like during that time, kind of some notes to self of the things in your garden that you'd like to get accomplished for each month of the year. And those can be clamped pretty much to any page that you would like to clamp them to. But I thought I would start off with those. There's a little hidden pocket right here that you could actually put something in if you chose to. You'd probably have to attach a little string so that it would be fairly easy to pull out. Here's a side pocket on this page, and this side pocket has, I used an old Western garden book for a lot of the illustrations and the cards and things that I wanted for this journal. And it just really came in handy. There was just a treasure trove of things that I found that I wanted to use. So here's a little card I made with rose types. Here's a journaling page that has different types of shrubs, different types of trees. The paper on these is sturdy, but it's also vintage, so it's a little bit delicate. And those just go right down in there. This also has an altered paper clip attached to the side here. Very cute little paper clip, as you can see. And it has a pretty flower on it and this ribbon. I liked it on this page because I really like how the ribbon hangs over the side and just kind of dangles there. Especially when you close the journal, I like to have things that are hanging over the sides. So this is a fun pocket made from an index card. I think it's actually a recipe card. And in that, there are quite a few things. There's a packet of seeds. There's sunflower seeds. And you could feel free. Now is a good time to plant. sunflower seeds, and hopefully you'll have the same kind of luck I do, where 1 out of every 10 turns into a beautiful sunflower. The rest of them become snacks for the birds and the gophers. This has a couple of cool cards that are rosebuds, different kinds of blooms, and then a gardener's first aid kit, which is a lot of fun. Lots of butterflies on that one. And as always, the things that I've included in the journal, they can be removed. You can replace them with other things. There's lots of pages for just writing. And this page is another pocket with this fun butterfly. And it has this card about invitation to birds in winter. And I just started making these little doodads here, and it's a little tab. As you can see, it's only on one side, but it's a little elastic band here that holds your pencil or pen or whatever you use to write with, and that way it's always handy. Here's a top pocket that has this lovely letter, handwritten letter in it. You can, put anything that you would like to in this. This one will also hold nicely a few seed packets. Oops, sorry. There we go. Another side pocket that has a poem about your garden, as well as this lovely little piece of paper that has that same type of bicycle illustration, and you can write on the back of that. I don't know why I am struggling today. And here is this fun pocket, Major Spring Flowering, hardy bulbs for fall planting. This is a pocket in itself, and in that pocket I've included this really pretty piece of journaling stationery. Now you can either just tuck that all down in there nicely, or you can have it hang over the edge, which is how I originally had it. And it just kind of creates a fun dimension there and a little bit of layering. More great writing paper. There's graph paper. There's craft paper, all kinds of different journaling space there. This page has a pocket with 2 really pretty pieces of stationery, Promise of Roses, and here's one that, again, lots of journaling space inside that you can write little notes and poems or whatever you would like to. More graph paper. Graph paper is great in a gardening journal so that you can actually plot out maybe a garden space. There's quite a bit. I think there's like 4 pages just right here. And some really pretty craft paper that I thought just really added a nice touch to this journal. Here's a side pocket I made with a die cut that's a butterfly. And in that, I've created a large specimen card about daylilies, and I actually put a dried daylily from my garden into the specimen card. And on the back of this one, there's just a little excerpt from the flower garden part of the Western Garden Journal. And this just slides down into that pocket. Here's a pocket, the flower garden, that has this folded up piece from the Western Garden book that is What to Plant for Garden Color. And it has quite a bit of information and knowledge here that is very helpful for different seasons and different types of flowers that depending on what kind of color that you're looking for. There's quite a bit of information there. More space. Here's the center of the signature, and that has, as you can see, it's a sewn-in signature. I put these fun little tabs on the end of the string there, just kind of keeps them nice and tidy. More journaling paper, lined paper. Here's a really pretty pocket that, again, we have a receipt. We have another letter, My Dearest Pauline, and this letter actually talks a little bit about planting in the garden. And in addition to that, I've included yet another packet of sunflower seeds. I just love them, and the birds love them. And so those are always fun to plant. Actually, I think I will put that this way so that it closes a little easier. Oops, get back behind there. There we go. Journaling space. And this is another little clip. A little clip is in the shape of a heart. Set that aside for just a moment. And what this is holding in are these 4 seasons. So there's winter, and on the back, lots of journaling space. Spring, summer, and autumn. And I like to say autumn. I like autumn better than fall. And it's actually one of my most favorite times of the year, living in a place where the trees all change color is wonderful in the autumn. And on this page, there's a couple of little things going on here. There is a belly band, and in that belly band, there is a little tablet. It has this beautiful picture of the bird on the front. And when you open it up, it's got a couple of tickets in here, sandalwood, and then an adult ticket to somewhere. And then this lovely little tablet. And this little tablet is kind of all about birds. And it just slides into this belly band and it holds it nicely in place there. And on this side is what's called a slit pocket. This slit pocket has all kinds of fun things in it. It has some stationery that's really pretty. Again, lots of space for writing. It has some little cutouts, some little tags and cards, all kinds of fun little things. And these slit pockets are fairly easy to get things in. Sometimes you have to kind of pull up the edge and slide it down in. But come on. There we go. And you can also add additional things here. Once you get that back one in, the rest of them are really easy to slide in. Sometimes it's better on that back one to have something that's a little stronger, a little sturdier, not quite so easy to bend. More journaling space, blank pages, and I've purposefully wanted the lines to run in this direction since, again, this journal opens like this. So let's keep going here. Here's another really cool little belly band that has a watering can and a potted plant. And this one holds also a little tablet. It goes this way. And just a little place where you could, like make out your list of what you want to get at the garden store or, all kinds of fun things. This bottom pocket has this fun little envelope. The little envelope opens and has a little gardening tidbits of information, how to prune trees, and all these little pockets and envelopes could hold whatever you would like them to hold. Here's a little bookmark or tag, garden chrysanthemums. Goes in here, and the little envelope also goes in there. The little flap can hang over. Here's a top pocket, and I've included in this some fun things, more space for journaling. This is just a little card that I kind of laced the edge of, and then it also has another piece here that is a little fun little folded piece of paper. And as we get towards the back here, here's a angled pocket, and this angled pocket has, oh, look, more seeds, wildflowers, American Meadows wildflower seeds. And it also has this fun little folio here with this lovely little button and the bee hives. That just has a tablet of lined paper that you could use for whatever purpose you would like to. I like when the little button kind of goes into the curve here. And then this side pocket has 3 pretty little floral tags. And then this side has a cloth covered side pocket, corner pocket. And it has actually a flip folio that's included. In the flip folio on the front, lots of folio front flip folder, there's this tiny little tablet. There's also this card with the bee and the galoshes. And there's a tag that just says garden on it. Those go in the front here. Makes a very pretty grouping. And then when you open it up, it has a band here. The band has another little tablet. As you can see, lots of pages for writing. And then a tablet here. And then when you turn it over, there's yet another pocket. And this pocket has this garden herb bookmark or tag in it as well. That's good when those kind of stick out the top there. And then that just goes down into this pocket here, which holds quite a bit. And then as I showed you, the very back of this is a very pretty illustration as well. So that is the summer garden journal made out of a large brown bag. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. I apologize a little bit. I have a little bit of a tickle in my throat today. Hopefully I'm not coming down with something, but I think quite frankly that it is the pollen, and I've been doing quite a bit of gardening myself over the last couple of weeks now that the weather is so beautiful. And so if you'd like to purchase this journal, it will be available on our Etsy shop, and that's www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com. That's We're Just Two Sisters with the number 2.etsy.com. And it will be available on the shop until someone buys it, which they go pretty quickly. So if you're interested, I suggest that you go check it out. I hope that you enjoyed the walkthrough, and I hope that you found some inspiration to potentially make your own little brown bag journals. They're so much fun, and they just give you an opportunity to really boast your creativity, and I hope that you've been inspired by mine. So thanks again, and have a wonderful day.